Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a structure map. It's like a 3D model of the reservoir, something like this. What you need to do is go to the contouring tab here at the bottom, open it, and here we're going to paste an image of the reservoir that you want to contour. Now in my case I found this picture on the internet and I want to make a model that resembles this. The first thing I want to do is I want to define the extent of the model. So I'm going to go and draw a rectangle here somewhere, say that's my model, something like that. I'm going to remove the filling, the paint there, so I can see through it. Now this is where I want my model to be. I'm going to name that rectangle here. I'm going to call it model. You always have to name the rectangle that marks the edges of your model. You always have to call it model. You give the name here in the top left corner. Also, it has to be a rectangle. You can't draw it with curves or with any other kind of method. You have to choose that particular tool there that is standard Excel tool. Now if you want your model to be rotated relative to your map, you should rotate your map. Let me show you, like this, rather than rotate your rectangle. The rectangle has to be straight up and down and straight with no rotation. If you want to rotate anything, you should rotate the map, the image beneath it. Okay, I'm gonna use some maybe a thicker line here to see it more clearly. Now the map I'm going to generate will be a polynomial best fit surface, and I'm going to start with drawing the contours here. Let's see, and to draw contours you're going to need the freeform tool, this one right here where my cursor is. You always have to use that particular one, not any other choice. It has to be the freeform. And I'm going to start here at the shallowest contour, which is the 1100 contour. I'm just going to follow it with I'm just going to make it like that with my mouse. And when I click the escape key, will finish it. Now the first contour is the 1100 contour, so I enter the 1100 contour there. Also what I need to do is select the contour and give it a name, cont 1, which means the contour number 1. So I can, let's see, could just continue with the next one. Use the freeform tool, and I'm going to contour where I'm going to trace the contour, the 1200 contour. Like that, it goes across that fault. There you go. And I'm going to remove the filling so I can see through it. That one is contour 2, and it's the 1200 level. I'll continue with inserting a new freeform for the 1300 contour like that. And there is a fault there, it seems, but it's not, there's not much throw across it, so I'm just going to draw straight ahead. I'm going to remove the filling or the paint. I'm going to call this Cont 3, and Cont 3 is the 1300 level. Now I'm going to halt this recording, and I'm going to finish all the other contours, and then I'm going to come back to you when I'm done. Okay, I'm back, and I've finished all the contours, and I've actually made them a little thicker and changed the colors so you can see them more easily. The next thing I'm going to do is to specify the size of the model of the rectangle, the rectangular area on the map, given that you see here the length of this bar is 2.5 kilometers. So what is the width of the rectangle? Now I'm going to do some cheating here, you might say. I'm going to draw a map, an arrow here from 0 to 2.5 kilometers, and you can see up here that the length of that arrow, when I've selected it, is 2.28 inches. So it's 2.28 inches. That equals 2,500 meters, 2.5 kilometers. So, and if I click on the rectangle, you can see that the width of the rectangle is 5.87 inches. 5.87 divided by 2.28. Let me do this. Divided by 2.28 times 2.5 kilometers is 6,400 meters, and the height of the rectangle is 423. 4.23 divided by this number multiplied by 2,500 is 4.6 kilometers. Okay, so I've done that. Now the size of this rectangle, the model, is about 6.5 kilometers in one direction and 4.6 in the other. Now the surface map is a function, and you can see that I go up the hill here and then down and then up. Up, down, up, down. So it's 3 or 4 degrees. I'll choose 5 degrees in the X direction. And in the Y direction, here you go up and down the saddle, up and down. Up, down, up, down. So I'll say at least 4 degrees. I'll choose 5 degrees. Okay, that's it. Now if I go to the ExcSim ribbon and press the Generate Map, first of all, you see I get a pop-up window here with a formula for the map. You can copy it and paste it if you want it. It's a 2D polynomial with the highest powers are x to the 5th and y to the 5th, but Every power lower than that is also here. And the map is displayed here. So I'm going to copy this whole 35 by 35 map and go to the grid section and just paste it there. And now when you go to the, let's just initialize the model and view it. Here you can see it. That's the model we made. You may have to specify where the contacts are and the datum depth. In this case, I put the gas oil contact, let's see here, at gas oil contact at 1200 meters, the oil water contact at 1450, and datum depth at 1300 and 300 bars. So the map that we started with was this map, and the map we generated for ExcSim in this case is the one you see here, which is a pretty good match. Okay, that's all I plan to say for now. You should give it a try, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.